Hey guys, this is Survival Radio Network live remote at Expressions, hanging out here with 2462 Memorial Drive, my coffee shop, one of my favorite places, and a proud sponsor of the Survival Radio Network. I have the absolute pleasure of being here with one of the best voices of my time, and definitely your time. You probably know him from Minute Large and all the other great things he's been doing. Please welcome Mr. David Tolliver. What's up, brother?
How you doing, man? Good to see you, man. Thanks for having me.
Hey,
appreciate it.
Always a pleasure. I've been wanting to interview you for a minute, man.
I'm trying to get on the network.
Hey, this is how we do it.
Trying to get a show on the network, man.
Yeah, well, like I said before, man, I kind of grew up with your sound, man, your voice. How'd you get into this business?
What's crazy is my mom was a singer. My grandfather, he was a singer. He sang for the President Roosevelt. We ended up touring with Bill Clinton on the Black College tours. My family are part of the Georgia family singers, the Beard. I'm talking about Beard family singers. So it's just in my blood, man. I started singing in church when I was 5. And it just kind of, it went on and continued, man. I dabbled in the hip hop and all that stuff, and I started doing radio at 16. So I just been around the business. My uncle, I call him my dad. He was one of the top broadcasters in the country from the late middle 80s to like almost around 2000. His name is Tolliver in the Broadcast Hall of Fame. So I ain't no choice.
You had no choice.
It's like a dude that grew up in a house with ministers.
Right.
You're either gonna go that way or you're gonna go this way.
Right.
I went that way.
Yeah. When did you first discover, man, that I can't sing a lick? But when does one who can sing discover, man, my voice is a little better than the average person? I can actually do this for a living.
You know what? I think I really discovered it when I was about 4 or 5 years old, because the people at church pushed me so hard to be in the choir, and as when we were kids growing up in the 70s and stuff like that, we were real excited about. We wanted to rehearse, we wanted to practice, whether it was sports or whatever. We wanted to do it, as opposed to now where they want everything handed to them. And at that point they used to push me to the front and say, "Sing, David, sing." And I'm so
right, and just do it.
I just knew it. But when I really knew I could sing was, I don't know. I even after my career, where I felt like my voice was really great like that, it took me maybe like about 6-7 months after our first record came out.
Really?
That's when I really realized that my voice was great, because I don't know, being around Gerald Levert and stuff like that, it was really intimidating, man. I mean, being around Eddie Levert, Gerald Levert, Walt Williams, oh man, three voices, 3 of the greatest voices in the history of music, period. I mean, hands down. You can't give them a number, but I mean, 3 for Eddie Levert.
What's the best advice one of those cats gave you?
Well, I'm gonna tell you the best advice that Eddie gave me, and it was just a few weeks ago, because right now we're doing a production called Baby Hold On To Me, which inspires not Gerald's life story, but it's a production inspired by his music.
Okay.
He said, and don't ever stop working hard, man. Just keep working. Don't stop. Just keep going. And he said that to me, and I was like, maybe I'm not working hard enough. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, for him to say that he just turned 73 the other day, happy birthday to Eddie Levert, Pops.
Big ups.
Man, that's probably one of the strongest people I've ever met in my life. Yeah. And just those little words coming from him, and just to see how he carries on in spite of everything that he's been through. I don't know, just those words. I mean, but you just work hard, man, and just never stop. And that's what I do. It's hard to quit, man. This is like a drug. Even when it gets slow.
He said it's like, I like that. It's like
a drug, man.
It's in your blood.
Business. Yeah. It was something that I'm a product of my environment. But I mean, number 2 is just, it's addictive.
Yeah.
Because on one hand, you can make so much money for minimal time. But then on the flip side, you can make none, and it hurts you for a long time.
When that's a good point, because one of the things I like about your generation and just the people obviously who you learn from, it is about the craft though, right? At the end of the day, it's about making the music. I mean, you want to live. You certainly want to be able to pay bills and do nice things, but I often find that if you stick to the journey, then all that other stuff comes. You know what?
And I found that too. I made some mistakes in my career as far as like turning down certain amounts of money, because I felt like, man, I ain't going out to do that for that. But I'm saying, if you think about it, if somebody offers you $500 to come out and do one song, I mean, some people work 40 hours a week and don't make $250 to do one song. Some people, and I'm saying, okay, I got a platinum record, different stuff like that, but okay, This time I didn't have a family at that point, but I'm saying now somebody offered me $250 grand to come just come sing a song. What time you want me to be there?
Right.
And I'm gonna get that and I'm gone.
Yeah. It's a learning curve.
Yeah, it's definitely and you know, I still learn every day, and I feel like that you should because the way they have us brainwashed today, it's like the buying culture is so unstable.
Yeah.
It's so unstable. You never know what's trending, and you know how you should do this or how you should do that. And for me, my music, I just never changed it. I continue to just write stuff about love, life, and relationships, stuff that everybody from the hardest of the hard rock to the softest of the soft, the coolest of the cool to the nerd of the nerd, everybody can relate to love.
Well, let's talk about this gold, what I got in my hand, or we call it platinum.
Let's call it platinum.
Something like the greatest, man. David Tolliver's newest drop. Talk a little bit about this, man.
Was coming out July 28th.
Okay.
And it's just, you know, it's some new things on there, some things that I hadn't previously released. And it's just my soul, man. It's a traditional R&B release. It has a couple records on it that you could with a little younger groove, but I'm still sticking to my subject matter. I'm talking about love, man. You know, I'm talking about, you know, partying, making love, cheating, the whole nine. That's just my thing, and that's what I learned from, you know, being around Eddie and just being around, you know, having a chance to go to Philadelphia and record at Philly International and meeting Teddy Pendergrass and, you know, Gamble and Huff and people like that, man. And you look at what has worked for them. And somebody told me one day, they said, go back to stay with what you've been doing that made you successful in the first place, because it has to come back around again. You know, I refuse to do records where I'm just, like Keith Sweat said on Monique's show when she was on, he said, in music today, there's no more foreplay. It's just, let's jump into bed. Let's get it over with. There's no, people don't court people anymore. They don't date people anymore. And that's not anybody's fault, but it's a fault on both sides, because if certain people would demand more on this side, then we would have to step up to the plate over here, and that goes both ways. So, you know, I just continue to stay with what I'm doing with the music, man. Like I said, this one is not the final playlist, but you can groove to all those, man. And
from 1 to 12.
Yeah, Home is my single right now. That's out. It's online on iTunes for sale. The video is up on YouTube and all the other channels and stuff too, man. We're just moving right now. We're going to do another Minute Large record too.
That's what's up.
And,
oh, really?
Yeah, we're going to do another Minute Large record.
Oh, that's hot. Yeah. So you made my day with that one.
Good, man. I'm glad, man. I'm glad. We're going to do another one. And, you know, we had two. Then my original partner, he left. Yeah. You know, he I don't know why he waited, but he waited so long to do his first gospel project. He ended up getting he sang with Kirk Franklin for a little while, then he did his own solo project, and ended up getting a Grammy nomination, and he lost to Kirk, actually. We knew that was going to happen.
Yeah. Not a bad person to lose to.
No, not really.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he sat around for a minute, not sat around, but he kind of was in some contract disputes for a minute. And now he's working with Warren Campbell, Erica Campbell's husband from Mary Mary. So, you know, that's been on the shelf for a while too. You know, had to do Erica, then Warren's sister. So now he's coming. But after he left, I told his whole thing. It's my time.
Yeah.
You know, I had another partner that came along. I mean, him and I have been together for 19 years, man. My original partner, we did 2 on Atlantic. Then me and the new partner, we did one in 99 on the Independent and 2007 on the Independent. And we're going to do it again. And it's going to be fantastic. And it's called Minute Large Forever.
That's what's up.
And
that's what's up. Hey, David, tell everybody, man, again, where they can find you, hang out with you, and also where they can get this when it drops, brother.
I'm on Facebook, Dave Tolliver, or just Minute Large, both of those pages, and my personal pages too. Hit them up, like the pages, or you can hit me on Instagram Instagram and Twitter at Dave Men at Large, Dave MENATLARGE on Twitter and Instagram, and I pretty much follow everybody back, man. I'm not into that.
Yeah,
I gotta have more followers. I gotta have more.
Gotta
followers, and I'm just like, look, I want everybody to be in my network because I realize the importance it is to, you know, a lot of our people from my generation, they like that shake hands, kiss the baby. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are still catching up to this internet age. Yeah. So, you know, and the album will be out July 28th in stores and online. So you can get that hard copy or you can get that digital one. You know what I mean? So the hard copy is going to be a collector's item. So I suggest you just buy them both. How about that?
I hope you don't mind if SRN back you on that, man.
I hope you do.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Hey, you family now, brother.
Well, we're going to come and do a listening party on the network.
That's what's up.
Let's do the whole thing.
All right.
Man.
Hey,
appreciate you.
My Coffee Shop, Expressions, #Expressions. David Tolliver, enough said. We're out.